matchup out west, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Back to Walker on first down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Play fake. Here's Love. Forced out to his left. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Love looking to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air, it made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground. You just know defensive players are taught to knock the ball to the ground. But early in games, emotions come into play. Nerves come into play. And
he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
22!
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's caught. Puka Nacua. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him give up the middle to Williams. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Here's 3rd and 3. They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Gibson. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. And now Stafford's going to move him around. 2nd and 2. And he's got it. That's Kupp for a Ram touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Rams are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point put through by Succop. And that makes the score 7-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. A short kick, but a fair catch called for. Might be second-guessing that one. They'll begin at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Jordan Love ready on 1st down here. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Second and 10. Now Love. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Darian Kendrick. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. On 2nd down, here's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nacua. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Stafford. Short throw to Smith. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the 1st. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. From the 21, here's second down and 3. From the gun, here's Stafford. Smith catches left side. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. From the red zone now, Stafford. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
Here's second and 10. Throwing is Stafford. And he checks this one down to Williams. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Again, it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a fourth down.
White. Zebra.
They snap it to Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Irv Smith Jr. from 13 yards out. And the Rams' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Here we go.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Big strides. Look at him go. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Will Dissly, 65 yards. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. Walker not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Again, Walker, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Ken Walker, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and through by Myers, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
21. 32.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Open man right side is Kupp, complete. And Kupp going to pick up a Rams first down as he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Hey, give me radar. Hey, easy. 10.
Here's Stafford. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Throwing again is Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now it's Stafford. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Down the right sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, how about that? You use a high draft pick on this guy back in April, hoping he'll grow into a role as the season progresses. And now look at this, a pick 6 in his very first NFL game.
Sometimes the evaluation doesn't match what the kid brings to the table. He progressed quickly.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
To throw on second down is Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing on third down, Stafford. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on fourth down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
That is caught, and he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And that one complete downfield to Kupp. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, LA! Cooper Kupp with career touchdown number 60. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point put through by Succop. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Throwing. Love. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Going deep for Walker. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Love looking to throw it. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Stafford now to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Play action. Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now Stafford, he's going to change things up. Back to throw again. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Love with it here, third and short yardage. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
He'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. On 1st and 10, Stafford. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
2nd and 10, third quarter of the season opener.
40 got. Big 20.
Back to throw, Stafford. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Williams again. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Kyren Williams punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And somewhat surprisingly, a fair catch called for on the short kick, so no return. And they'll begin at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Here we go.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Ready.
Walker with another carry. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Let's go. Opposite. Green.
Trying the left side with Walker. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On second down, it's Walker. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Love. This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Well, some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. Love's throw into the hands of Fant. And out of bounds right around the 20. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now Love. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. 3rd and long for Love. Steps away to his left. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Set, ready.
Here's Walker. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll send him back for 2nd down.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Ask them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 87 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on 3rd and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
Yeah, this is going to depend on the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. Touchdown! Noah Fant taking it in. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth. All tied 4th quarter as the kick is away here. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Big 20.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. This offense in good shape. 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Now a throw here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And down to the 36-yard line here.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 34.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll get it with still 1:20 left to go in the game.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
They snap it to Stafford.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down, it would appear. And yes, the chain gang going to move the sticks. They take a risk on 4th and 4, but they get it by a full yard.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Alert! 70!
Stafford now to throw. Well, this is caught by Williams. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
22!
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. And Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
They throw it out right complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. On now is Ryan Succop for the field goal try. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it's good!